Hey, what's up YouTubers? Welcome back to another video. And as you can see by the title, today I'm doing a contest entry for one of my good buddies on here, Ryan, who is Blu-Ray Lantern. And he recently surpassed 350 subscribers. So congratulations to you, Ryan. I know it's customary to praise the people who give contests and stuff like that, but you are really one of my best friends on here. You're a great guy in the YouTube community. I know your channel's going to double and triple here within a very short time. Within the next few months, you're going to be at 500, 750, 1,000. I love your content. I love your collection. You're a great guy. Thank you for doing the trades with me recently. Ryan's holding a contest and he's giving away some good swag. He's got a first place and a second place for his contest for 350 subscribers. I'm going to link his channel down below so you guys can go and subscribe to his channel for sure. Check out his contest video and make your own video. Enter into his contest. And he's got two ways you can enter. You can leave a comment on his contest video. And if you leave a comment, you get one entry. And if you do a video response, you get 5 entries. So I'm not necessarily doing this to win the prize. I'm more or less doing this to show Ryan support. He's been a huge supporter of my channel. And like I said, he's one of the best guys out in the YouTube community. So his question is, what is your favorite horror movie? And I know this is going to be a very popular choice. A lot of people are probably going to pick this one. But this really is my favorite all-time horror film. I think it's a perfect film. It's a low-budget film. It was made for $300,000 by legendary director Tobe Hooper, who's one of the best directors out there. And it had, at the time, a pretty unknown cast. And for a movie that was called The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's a rather tame movie. It doesn't have a whole lot of violence in it. In fact, there are only 2 scenes in the entire movie that have the chainsaw penetrating flesh. And that was Franklin, the invalid brother of Sally Hardesty. He gets cut by the chainsaw. And at the very end, Leatherface cuts himself with the chainsaw. So those were the only 2 scenes that have chainsaw violence. There was a pretty gruesome meat hook scene. And Tobe Hooper actually wanted to make this a PG film, believe it or not, but the censors wanted to give him a rated X on the film due to the subject matter and the title and everything, but they ended up settling on an R-rated version of the film, and the rest is history. I consider this to be the best horror film in history. It's one of the best slasher films. It introduced the use of power tools. It's one of the first movies that I can remember seeing that use power tools as a form of killing and murder and stuff like that. So going back to like Psycho, there was always knives, but this kind of stepped the game up a little bit. And I just want to show you guys a couple of the additions that I do have for this film. And I do have a couple of action figures, or toys, or whatever you want to call it. This is from the video game Leatherface here, which I have shown these off in different videos before, but kind of wanted to show them off again. I love this original poster art here that's on the box. This is a NECA. Now this is actually real toys right there. And I have the Bloody Apron Leatherface. Comes with a chainsaw and a mallet, a hammer there. And this is NECA. I guess Real Toys is NECA. And then I have the scene here where Leatherface cuts off the face of a woman and wears it, and he has makeup on it. Another reason I really enjoy this type of a film is because something like this could really happen, and it is very loosely based on the life of Ed Gein, who was a Wisconsin serial killer. I live in Wisconsin. Ed Gein was a grave robber and cannibal, and he made furniture and stuff like that out of the bones and skins of the corpses that he dug up. So this movie, it has a documentary style feel to it in the beginning. There's a narration with John Larroquette, and it gives you the feeling that this is based on a true story. And it is to an extent. It's a very loosely based movie, but there was never a family of cannibals like this, the Sawyers, that were killing people and making chili and all that stuff. But it's something that very well could happen, and that's what it gives you, that element of fright, and that's why I really enjoy this type of movie. We're looking at this is from Pioneer, this DVD here, and this is just the bare bones edition. It does have, I mean, it's not the bare bones, it has special features, but this one, it was this is the meat pack here. It comes in kind of like a jewel case, and it's also by Pioneer. These are both the releases. This was like the limited edition, special edition here with the meat pack on the back. Just wanted to show those off really quick. I do have a steelbook here. This is a DVD steelbook, and this was the second steelbook I ever bought, and I really love this. This is from Dark Sky. I like the way this looks here. And I apologize if you guys can hear the phone ringing in the background. It's 9:30 at night here. I'm recording this, and somebody's calling my house. I'm going to have to get that later. But you can see here that there has some pretty good inside artwork. It has 2 discs. I don't really watch this edition because I do have a different Blu-ray edition of it. And this is the one right here. This is also from Dark Sky. This is the Blu-ray edition, but it's the same size as a DVD. I know there were some people that griped about that before when it came out. They wanted it to be smaller, like the Blu-ray size. This is the 4-disc edition. I absolutely love it. It looks like the meat cooler door here. Looks like, you know, there's Leatherface coming out the door, and then when you flip it and put it back in, it looks like the door is closed and you can open it up again, whatever. I really like this edition, but this is still not the edition that I watch. I'll show you guys the edition that I do watch when I pop this in. I watch this a couple times a year. It never gets old to me. This movie was made for $300,000, and it has grossed over $30 million over the years. Here is yet another Dark Sky edition. This is the Black Maria semi-truck, and this is still sealed, and this is going to remain sealed. This is just for collector's purposes here. It's a 4-disc. Comes with over 4 hours of commentaries, interviews, outtakes. Comes with the poster. Comes with the Leatherface apron, and it has a bonus disc with all kinds of extra stuff on there. I think this was limited to 4,000, but I'm not exactly sure. That's region A. But here's the last thing I'm going to show you guys. This is the German edition, and this is the one I watch. This is the Blu-ray of it, Blu-ray DVD combo. It's also a 4-disc, but the quality on here is really good. And if you guys get a chance to pick this one up, I recommend it. It comes with a nice book. Unfortunately, this is all in German, but it's a beautiful edition. I picked this up a couple of years ago. It was pretty affordable at the time. I think it was right around $40, $45. I imported it. I think it's pretty expensive now. But if you keep an eye out on eBay or Amazon or something like that, secondary markets, you'll be able to find it for a pretty good price. Another thing I like about the film and the series, other than the last film that came out in 2013, which I thought was complete garbage. I thought that was an embarrassment to the franchise. I like the family characters with the grandpa, and you had Chop Top in part 2. I just think that the family is wacky. I think it does have some elements of comedy in the series, but not too much. Just enough to kind of lighten it up a little bit. But there's a lot of on the edge of your seats moments and stuff like that, and it's just, this is almost a perfect film. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Gunnar Hansen played a great Leatherface. I guess Tobe Hooper let him ad-lib, and Gunnar Hansen actually spent time at a mental hospital to kind of monitor how mentally ill patients moved throughout the day, and he tried to kind of emulate that into his character. And Sally Hardesty, who was played by Marilyn Burns, she was the perfect, I guess you want to call her the hero of the film. It was just, all these actors were kind of no-name actors at the time, and it just came together beautifully. It's also said that John Larroquette, who did the opening narration, which is chilling to me, and then you see the aardvark on the edge of the road. It's dead. They said John Larroquette did the narration for a marijuana joint. That was his payment. They didn't even give him a check. And the film company that put this out at first was actually run by the mafia, and there was some problems behind that about people getting paid, and they were trying to gyp them by giving them $400 a piece. If you guys look that up on Wikipedia, you can read more about that. I forget what the name of the company was. It was Bryanston Company or something like that, which was a front for the mafia, and they were trying to launder the money that they made from Deep Throat. That's a whole different side story, but just wanted to kind of show you guys some of the additions I have here, and to kind of say why I like the film. And I wanted to definitely praise my buddy Ryan. So thank you for having the contest, Ryan, and thank you for being a great buddy here on YouTube and Facebook and just in general. And that's about it for this one, guys. So please click the link below. Go make a new friend with Ryan and enter his contest. Show him some support. Let me know what you guys think about the video. What's your favorite all-time horror film? And thanks for watching, guys. Take care.